everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Love and Hips TV. It is official, everybody.
It's our debut.
I am Toy Cheree. And
I am Dakotah Shari.
And I am Kimberly, KP the model.
And I am Anna Alam, Russian doll.
We're
Right.
so glad.
we are Love and Hips TV. We are so glad to be here today.
Happy Sunday to everyone.
Yes.
Happy
Hope
Sunday.
This day is very relaxing to you.
Yes.
As you get prepared for tomorrow.
Right. It don't just seem like now it's time to go back to work. It's time to get ready.
Yeah.
It's like the day just goes by
Goes
so
by so
quick.
fast.
It's
The
so
week
fast.
has cheated me.
Yeah, we
Especially
did.
when we're busy.
Yeah.
You know, we
We've
have
been
busy
ripping around.
lives.
Yes, we
We've
have.
been ripping and running. So we are so glad to start our show today.
Yes.
And just want to go ahead and shout out some of our wardrobe here. It's been sponsored by
Yes.
ABS
Fine
Fine
Art.
Art and Apparel.
Thank you,
All right.
Miss Pam.
Thank you,
Thank
Miss
you so
Pam,
much, Miss
for our
Pam.
lovely looks
We love
today.
you.
Thank
I
you
love
so
it.
much.
I love it.
Y'all
She's
go
my
follow her.
favorite.
ABS Finds Arts on Facebook.
Fine
I
Art
love
and
it.
Apparel.
Follow her. She's the truth.
Yes, she is.
She is. She got us
Yes.
set today.
Yes, we did good. But anyway,
Thank you,
other
girl.
than
I
that,
like
so
that dress. You know, I couldn't fit it, but you got all the hips in the world. So,
But I mean,
you know, in the small
I'm
ways.
She
my
does.
grandmother gave me this Coca-Cola
she
bottle.
caters to you. She caters to your
Yeah.
size. If you're tall,
Yes,
short,
that's
hippie,
right.
like
Yeah.
Dakotah and I, short like Anna.
She's
and,
got something.
Yeah,
She's got something for
she's
you.
got a little something for everyone.
My Russian ancestors have passed down this curviness to
Okay.
me. So, you know, I'm blessed with the
Oh,
sisters
Lord.
here. So I didn't fit. But
That's
it's
great.
beautiful
That's
on
great.
you.
That's
It's
great.
beautiful.
All right, ladies. Well, let's kick off this Love and Hips.
All
honey.
right.
The streets is talking, so
So they ready.
They ready.
it's time to give them what they want.
Ready to hear
Right.
about this thickness.
So
We definitely are. So what else?
we can just go ahead and introduce our celebrity guest.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Come on.
Mr. Headkrack. How are you?
How you doing?
So great to be here, and congratulations on your
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
TV, internet takeover you ladies are about to embark on.
Thank
All
you.
right
we are
now.
so
We're
honored. Like
so
this is
ready
amazing.
for it.
I'm proud of y'all,
And
yo.
you're the first
you.
guest. Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Thank y'all for the invite.
We're making history with Headkrack.
Yeah.
Okay. Hashtag.
Yes. Let's go.
All right.
History with
History with Headkrack.
History with Headkrack. History with Headkrack.
That's cute.
So, like, whose idea was it to like start the show?
That would be our Charlie.
Our Charlie.
Charlie.
We're the
Charlie's a
angels.
special guy. I've heard a lot about him in the last like 5 minutes I've been here.
Yeah.
We're his angels.
We're his angels.
Yes.
So.
And he handpicked out all of
All of
us.
us. Yeah.
We all have 4 different personalities. We all different.
Individuals.
That's right.
But we mesh.
Very well.
Very
So
well.
well.
We balance each other.
We
out.
do.
That's good. And like, you know, voices and opinions and balance, it's the spice of life, because it'll be somebody that everybody could identify with, like, you know, oh, I agree with that person. Or,
Yeah. Because if all of us were the
Exactly.
same, it'll be boring.
It will be boring.
Very.
facts.
Yes.
It'll be very
Because
boring.
all of us together, like, Anna is she's the funny one. She's the silly.
Yeah.
She's the girly.
Yeah.
Dakotah is
I'm the
she keeps
girly
us
girl.
together.
Okay.
She's grounded.
Look, I'm
Yes.
the oldest off of Temptation.
This is Mother Teresa over here.
Who?
This is
I'm Mother Teresa.
This is Mother Teresa.
Not by far, Headkrack. Don't believe it.
Now, if we was to pop culture it though, if we was to pop culture it and say that you guys were each like a character from Living Single, who's who?
Oh,
Oh my
I'm
God.
Regine. I'm
Okay.
Regine all day.
So who's Max?
I don't know.
I don't know who Max would be.
I don't know. Who is that?
I don't know who
It
Max
ain't me.
is.
I don't know, cause she a little spunky and got a little spice. I might can
Well,
fit
who was
in
the
there.
other one? What's the other
She
one?
Khadijah though.
There was Queen
Oh,
Latifah.
yeah, Khadijah.
And that's Sinclair down there at the end. That's the only one left.
Yo, and Sinclair was the comic relief, and they said you was the funny one. So
Yeah,
why
okay.
not? There you go.
Okay.
You are the funny one.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go look that
I
up.
didn't go with Khadijah.
Yeah, you couldn't. She was
Yeah.
smooth. Yeah,
She
so
ain't
that
no
works for
games
you.
either.
So I guess I'm Max. I'll
Exactly,
take
that's
Max.
all you, Dakotah.
Like all them girls are about their business. You can't
They
lose
were.
with any of them.
Every
They
last
were.
one
It
of
was a
them.
good show.
Yes.
On this show, everybody's a winner.
Absolutely.
Everybody.
All right.
Especially with all these hips.
About you, though. You
Yeah,
know,
we're talking about head
yeah,
crack.
we're gonna talk about head crack.
Let's go.
Man of the hour.
Right.
Man of the
Because
hour.
I see you making big moves.
Move.
Big move.
Making
We
money.
gonna
You know,
tell us all about
it's
that.
just
Abracadabra.
it's all in a day's work. I like, you know, I never really feel like when people congratulate me on certain things, I'm like, for what? Oh, okay, yeah, because I'm not where I want to be yet. It's all like
Yeah.
a journey going towards somewhere, and
Right.
I don't know where the end of the road is.
Right.
That's life.
But I'm
Yeah.
still on my way.
That's
Like
how it's supposed
some
to
people
be.
celebrate in the moment and they sit in it. It's like, oh, I got this new thing, and this is the pinnacle of where. Nah, there's still something else. I haven't figured out what it is.
Well,
And maybe
congratulations on all your
Well, thank
accolades
you.
thus far.
Definitely.
yeah, I'm having fun the whole entire way. So,
So how did you come up with the name Headkrack?
all right, that is the $1 million question, which hasn't made me $1 million yet, but you know, hashtag yet. Basically, there's a
it's not
dice
crackhead.
game called CeeLo.
Okay.
And for anybody who gambles or shoots dice or whatever, which probably wouldn't be any of you women because you have class, whenever you roll a 4, 5, 6, they call that a head crack, like in a game of CeeLo. So it's like yelling domino or yelling Yahtzee. Whenever you roll a 4, 5, 6 in a game of CeeLo, you get to take all the money. So now I've been blessed enough to just be lucky and be able to secure the bag
And
in
take all
every
the
industry I've been in.
You get
even before I was young, old enough to have a gig,
Right.
like a job. Like when I was in high school, I was younger than all my friends because my parents forged documents that allowed me to go to school a year early. So while my friends were working, I couldn't work. So I would take my lunch money for the week and I would shoot dice with it, and I would take that money and flip that money and.
Just hustling.
Yeah, always had gear, always
Hustle's always been in your house.
always had, I always figured out a way. Like I
That's a
never
good thing.
missed a meal. Everything was good.
That's
right.
good.
Awesome.
So what makes you stay humble, grounded
Um,
in your career?
I'm a people person, and the thing is, it's never really been in my heart to use any platform that I'm on to oppress anybody.
Okay.
Like I may say something sharp at somebody or say something slick at somebody, but it's really because I expect more from you and I want you to be better. If you ever listen to the show, if I ever go at a particular artist, it's not because I feel like I'm better than that artist, it's I expect more because you're on a platform and people look up to you, and we live in the era of one-upmanship. If something is crazy, people try to out crazy the crazy.
Right.
So if this is where the bar was set,
Definitely. These
one year-
millennials are all about their one-up, and that's what
Yes.
they do.
we live in a society where we don't even blink when we see crazy things anymore.
We get the phone and
Yeah.
be like, ooh.
Yeah, world star.
Ooh, whoa.
I don't know, if some of y'all are old enough to remember, but where were you when the Challenger blew up? I had nightmares about that for days because that was the craziest thing
Crazy
I've ever
thing.
seen. Now we live in a society that's seeing that. We saw buildings tumble. We saw
That's
planes
right.
explode. We seen people's heads get chopped off on TV.
Yeah, so-
and so everyone's numb to everything.
We've been desensitized to
Right.
everything.
Exactly. So with all that being said, it creates a culture where it's okay, how can we out crazy the last thing that happened? So I try to be the sane, reasonable voice
Right.
who can say
good.
things which maybe might come off in a shocking way, but if you really look at what I'm trying to tell you, there's information in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving it to you in an exciting way.
Being humble, I love it.
I
So
definitely-
who's your mentor?
I don't have any living mentors.
Don't live in
It's weird.
Wow.
I don't know how this information comes to me. It just does.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like there are people that talk to me and communicate with me
I agree.
via frequencies that maybe the average people don't pick up on. But sometimes I know the answer and I don't even know how I got it.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mentor anyone?
Anybody who wants the information, I give it.
Okay, good.
Because that's what we're supposed to do.
Right,
I never
absolutely.
understood the people that are yeah, I'm in this position. I'm gonna maintain it so I
Right.
can have it
I'm
forever.
not gonna tell
No,
nobody.
why don't you train as many dope people as you can?
That's
So
right.
Exactly.
Yes.
if an
Right.
opportunity presents itself,
Right.
then
Right.
maybe we can create something new, bigger, and better, and
That's
employ
right.
other people and give
Everybody
them opportunity.
needs to think
Every-
like that.
they
If
definitely
you're
do.
giving
Right.
that gift of
Right.
having the knowledge,
That's
then you
right.
need to
Because you
share
didn't
it
think it of your own. God bless you that.
with that.
Right.
All right.
The Russian mob
Right.
did it. Why can't we do it?
All right.
We teach everybody. They teach their comrades the trade. You know what I'm saying? Why do we have to feel like we have to